Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to 2064 Read Only Memories. I'm sorry this series is not posted as much as it should be. It takes the longest to record because I want to try and get an hour episode because I don't get anything. You don't really get anything out of a 30-minute episode. And it's also kind of darker than most of the games and with how the years has been and how things are going. I don't honestly want to play this one as much. Not that it's a bad game, it's just that I don't want to have to dive into the horrible people that are the human revolution or some of the darker themes that come with some of these. That being said, wait, can I talk to the door? I can talk to the door. What? Sadly, this isn't one of those cool speak-easy doors with a sliding panel on the front. Okay.
You don't even know the secret password!
Okay, now, I just talked to, I've already done the weird rap thing, right? Okay, let's go. That's dangerous. This is dangerous. Okay, is that supposed to be a brain? An ad screen. What is... okay, what is going on in this ad? Lung augments. Oh, spine augments, cybernetic arms, all made by the Dynamo brand. Okay. Not exactly prime advertising real estate, but for implants you can't get much better. It's not very effective at explaining what the augments actually do. Okay. Can I use stuff on this? I don't want to use my ID card, but I'm curious. Pretty sure the screen doesn't have the ability to scan anything, it's just an advertisement. I've had so many... Cow juice is very ineffective substitute for screen cleaner. Okay? Poking the screen causes a ring of color to ripple out from your fingertips. Talk to screen. The screen doesn't respond to your verbal commands at all. It doesn't even look like it has information upgraded anywhere on the back end. Interesting. This is the operating room. That's disturbing. Wires and then a panel. So let's start with the wires. A colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. Isn't that just wires? With the proper head tilt and eye squint, it kind of looks like the Mooney map. Without those indecipherable new Bart stains, of course. Okay. Use wires. No, you can't even begin to try and clean this up. The flashback of the wall socket behind your work desk has just... are just too much. Okay, what can I use? I can tase the thing, or I can... those damn headphones. As soon as the headphones connect, a loud electric crackling noise starts to hurt your ears. That makes sense. Oh, there's a go left. I'm gonna make sure to look at everything before I do that, though. A small panel in the wall belches out many loose, stray wires. Maybe they're for powering the surgery equipment? That would make sense, honestly. The screws in the corners of the casing look frayed. Whoever maintains it here doesn't clearly doesn't really know how to use a screwdriver. Okay. The screws are practically shredded. The panel casing isn't going anywhere. Okay. Business card. There is no card stock in the world firm enough to withstand being wedged in that panel. The milk. It worked. The secret panel inside's open when you pour the curdled milk over it. Someone must have used it as a hiding place because there's also some preloaded with credit chips. Oh, and the exact item you need right now. And what is that? It is an affordable fixed-rate mortgage on a new model home.
Hey, are you alright? You blacked out for a second.
I didn't get to read the rest of that. Okay, what's going on in this operating room? This thick, slightly opaque window makes it hard to see the finer details of the operating room, but you can still make out the basics. Tables, stretchers, complex-looking surgical equipment, and supply cabinets. Okay. With all the medical stuff lying about, it looks like a cross between an ER and a mechanic's garage. Creepy. Getting implants installed doesn't seem like a very fun time. Can I touch the glass? You fog the window up and draw a stick figure in just the right way to make it look like it's undergoing its own upgrade surgery. Nice! No, I'm not using that for anything. Okay, so let's go left and see what's over here. This guy. And another ad screen, which I'm assuming will give me just a continuation from the previous stuff. And there's so many cool things here. Let me guess. Yep. I figured. Okay, round screen. Let's take a look at this. A large circular screen scrolls through upgrade options and parts available in the store. That's cool. If this is an eye implant, why does the screen keep pointing to the neck and armpit? A large circular... I'm actually curious. Okay. I don't see a pointing thing. Oh, nope, it is pointing to the neck and it's pointing to the armpit. I don't think that necessarily that part's supposed to be doing that, but... Like, I don't think that's necessarily what the idea is behind that, but... I'm curious. It's a speech-compatible screen, not a touch-compatible one. So I can talk to it. No, I'm not going to use any of those. Saying one of the available ocular upgrades allowed brings up a list of payment options. Oh, that's actually handy. This 85% markup suggests... why am I not getting something from you, Turing? This 85% markup from the suggested retail price is the highest in the city. It must be a benefit from the low-income area. You have a problem with what I charge? No, not at all. Why is there no voice acting right there? Literally none. No Turing, no... What? I'm confused. Why? That's why Desk has seen better days, truly. Better decades, really? So has most of the shop, honestly. Keeping it real, this desk is ugly. Usually it's you break, you buy around here. Around here it's you break, we spray paint your ROM.
Ooh, I want to be pretty.
Turing, you're precious. The poor desperate was capable of handling the weight of the bulky monitor alone. Usually okay.
Ooh, I want to be pretty.
Okay, I'm not going to use that. Like, I'm trying to not use that in any situation unless there's, like, no other options. A neon crash sign lights up in front of the beat-up desk. That's not a good thing. It's like a drug, isn't it? It's bold and brash, much like its owner from the looks of things.
Go ahead and try something. If you want me to shove that ROM you got down your throat.
I tried to touch it, I got a hands-on achievement, and he talked. We're not gonna do anything. Let's take a look at the monitor then, because it's the only thing that's left besides the guy. What is this?
This is known as a CRT monitor. Almost nobody still uses them anymore. They're very outdated.
Yeah. Nanya has rigged himself a specialized point-of-sale system on this monitor. There are a few empty cells on the screen above the tax calculator and total line. It is a little surprising to see taxes factored into purchases made at a place like this. You know... Okay, what happens if I try to touch this? Invalid transaction. Please scan item first. Oh, what if I use those damn headphones? The stream can only scan the headphones. There's no way to connect them. Okay. Let's take a look at the guy. This guy is one of the most serious-looking people you've ever seen. There is an air of authority about him that makes it clear this is his domain. Okay. But I'm not going to use any items. Well, curious what happens if I use this then.
I have some aural upgrades that would make those bad boys sing. Let me know if you're interested.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk to him.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, I don't know you.
That's true. You do not know me.
You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
We just met Formula. He said we were cool.
Moolah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too. But seriously, where did you hear about me?
Oh, that'd be Charlie. Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot.
Hey. Sounds about right.
Paid good enough. Alright then, what can I do for you?
Okay, now comes it. Charlie said your name is Nanya? Yeah, it's Nanya. Nanya Business. That's what it's gonna be. We have something important to ask you.
You are Nanya, correct?
Oh yeah, it's Nanya.
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want. Enough foreplay. What can I do for you? A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants.
Go figure. You get a lot of implants here.
Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
That's not surprising. We don't need surgery. We're here on a different kind of business.
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
Do you know anything about that? What kind of parts did you use for Charlie exactly? Have you had any issues with human revolution? You probably has had issues with that. But
What are you, cops?
no. That we work with them.
No, worse. You're journalists.
Yep, that's about right.
Get the hell out of my shop! I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me.
Take a shot for every time he says shit.
You found the door before? Find it again. And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Wow, okay.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags.
Rude, but yes, this guy's also rude.
We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands. I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
Okay. How should I do that?
Just do what you normally do and ask questions.
Alright.
Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking.
Good points. Okay.
It'll only take a minute.
Can you... Okay.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Nanya. Like, listen, we don't think you had anything to do with manipulating Charlie's stories. That we don't want to talk about the stories.
Damn straight. Now get out of here!
You might be on the right track with the cops idea. Listen, Okay. Hmm. Both of these do not seem like good options.
If anyone was going to hack Charlie's implant, you would have the best access.
Are you kidding me? You think you get to walk into my place of business and accuse me of installing malware onto a customer's implant? Fine, bring it on! My reputation is ironclad.
Okay.
And there just ain't no way Charlie's implant was ever touched. Messing with the firmware would make it light up like Christmas morning with user warnings. So unless he's been letting someone else dig around in his head, you'll be the one left looking like an asshole.
Okay. Couldn't someone just hack the implant over the mesh?
No, they couldn't. VR interfaces require a hardline connection to receive I.O. So unless Charlie's been using a headset to route his ROM's HUD through it, there ain't no way to get into it.
Oh, okay. He might have actually been doing
If
that.
Charlie's installation got infected, I don't see what the hell that has to do with me. Tell him to buy some antivirus software and keep off the sketchy porn sites. The end.
Not that you would care, but my creator Hayden died over this. You think we care about your reputation?
You're out of your damn mind, robot. I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
Sure, I guess this place really is on the up and up.
It is.
I'm sure you have all the proper payments and everything.
Now you're ragging on my shop? Everything here is to code. End of story. I'm not doing anything illegal, unless you're some kind of corporate apologist and think factory warranties are sacrosanct. Just because I want to be discriminating with my clientele, doesn't mean I'm a crook. Tell you what, how about you get the hell out of my shop? And don't come back without a cop and a warrant, since you're so concerned about the public welfare.
Maybe we'll do this set. Who would want to come back to a place like this? Oh, that last one's rude.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
I've done nothing wrong.
How do I... Oh, there's a...
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do.
Okay, cool. Did you get your information you needed?
We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference. Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned,
So did you get it?
but I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made.
That sounds about right.
That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
I'm not getting your point, I'm afraid.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
That's... kind of cool, actually. You can read monitors without actually seeing them?
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet. One in particular stands out, Chotaro Otsuka.
Chotaro Otsuka. That sounds flimsy. What's the relevance?
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of parallax in his posts.
Okay.
Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog.
So we've had another possible,
Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
interesting. It might be worth looking into.
Couldn't hurt to check, right? I've marked the location of Chotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Okay, we're gonna go there next then.
After you.
Wow, he's far away. Chotaro Otsuka. Lakeshore.
This is the building.
Are we sure we're in Seattle?
Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood. Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger.
And way more than my uni apartment here.
Perhaps we should just ring the bell? We both know it won't be that easy. It's important to maintain some courtesies.
Yeah, we'll definitely ring the bell. Definitely not pet the kitty. Little cat bats and bumps its forehead on against your knee and starts kneading its paws against the ground. The kitty mews disinterestedly. A moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied by being a cat.
I'm actually quite a fan of cats. They provided consistent entertainment online for me when all I had to do was sit around and search the mesh all day.
Well, good to know that in the future of 2064, the internet is still filled with cats.
Less complicated to figure out than humans are, too.
Are you sure about that one? I'm not... A palm tree? Why is there a palm tree on concrete? Talk to cat. Oh, expert meow. So this is the doorbell. We're gonna look at the door though, because I love this like gate door he's got. Newsroom employee, and then we've got two palm trees.
Did you know that palm trees used to be much more common, almost a city staple?
Are they just on the concrete though? Like, is there no like, this doesn't have a planter or anything. There's no dirt. It's just sitting on the concrete. It looks healthy, but you feel like you already knew that part.
Did you know that palm trees
The trunk is prickled and rough as far as you can reach. Makes sense. Talk to it. What's shaking, tree? And it's gonna be the same thing over here, because that's just another palm tree. A gorgeous picture window with engraving and crown molding. The blinds are down so you can't see in, but the window itself is a real view. It's a nice window. What happens if I try and touch it? The design is just slightly worn from weather and general outside hazards, but it's a surprisingly good shape. Okay, let's look at this person here. They're holding a colorful umbrella. Wish you had thought of that ahead of that. Take that. Luckily, Turing isn't affected by rain. That is good. Okay.
Hey, didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Yes, probably.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
Hey, Sky.
My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow.
Cool.
Why do autocabs take so long to get out to this part of the city? Don't they know people have places to go?
Wouldn't I have gotten here in an auto cab? Couldn't you have taken that one?
I'm gonna see if the gym in Burbank is still open.
Good luck with that.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that. My gym's closed this week for the holiday.
Okay. So let's take a just look at this. We're not gonna... This door shows apartment building. All you can see inside is a staircase. The spiderweb gate design manages to fit in with the building's regal aesthetic. Okay, we're not going to just lay out a big buttons on the panel, nothing too fancy.
Chotaro's apartment is number 5.
Thank you. I didn't know that. Okay, so we want to interact. Well, let's see what items I can use on it. My ID card. Okay.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Chotaro Otsuka's ROM.
Cool, thanks.
Chotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Thank you, LJ2.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Thank you, LJ2.
That's encouraging. That was odd.
What was on?
Maybe try the bell again.
Did I miss something? Oh, there's a fire escape up here. Looks like there's a building's fire escape. They call this the working person's balcony. Flash is up right now. Okay.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Chotaro Otsuka's ROM. Chotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Okay. Again?
What is taking so long?
Once more?
All right, third time's the charm, right? Once more, with feeling.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Chotaro Otsuka's ROM. Chotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are... Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I...
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy? I swear I'll blow out a fuse before we're done.
No, Turing.
Thank Hayden for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
I mean, there's this.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the 2nd floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window. We just need something to let us reach it. I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end laying around we could use. Oh, that's how these things always work.
You're not wrong. Hey, buddy, can I borrow your umbrella? None of these will work.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that.
About that.
You want my umbrella?
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Oh, you live here and lost your key card, huh?
Yeah.
I totally understand. I do that all the time. But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now. Where I come from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of our culture.
Okay, that's cool.
Gym culture?
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Do I have
Don't
anything?
want to get wet.
Do I have anything interesting to give for it? I've got my ID card, some spoiled milk, those damn headphones, an electric laser pistol, which I don't feel like I should just give to a random person, a business card, and a brochure to the human revolution. Kitty, do you have anything? Thank you. Holy cow, now that's a meow. Let's see here. What can I give? Like, this is the most interesting thing I think I have, and it feels like... Let me see what happens when I get the business card, though.
Hey, is this real? The real Yannick Fairlight?
You know him?
Of course I do! He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations! Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
I think it's a fair trade.
Okay. That worked out really well.
Thanks! Here you go. This is so exciting! I'm gonna go call him right now!
I'm sorry, Fairlight.
Call him. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Oh well, now we have our tool, and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go! Excellent work!
Oh no. I literally just did that. Which one's which? Well, it's probably this one right here with the open window. Honestly. This window is unlocked and open. You can go inside this footprint using this window. Potentially. You just need to climb through. Theoretically. Okay, what about this window real quick? This probably has plenty of light, apparently. All kinds of blinds weren't closed, which... plenty of light. Okay, so,
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
is it his, though? What's that smell, Turing?
I'm not sure.
Can you sense it, actually? I don't honestly know if you have any way of smelling.
My olfactory sensors detect chemicals
Thank you.
associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down.
We're gonna find a corpse, aren't we?
It's unfamiliar to me.
I don't like that. Oh, Christmas tree. This Christmas tree might be small, but it has a lot of spirits. One of the present is tagged to LJ2 from Chotaro. Oh, there's one from LJ2 to Chotaro, too. Use Christmas tree. Pocket tree, but I can't pickpocket it.
I know finding work has been hard for you, but stealing Christmas presents... Put the present down! Now!
I just want to be the Grinch. What's the problem? A fancy news feed. Made of multiple streams on the mesh. Idly plays on the TV muted.
They were just talking about an incident that occurred outside the Kasayo building.
Oh no. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna look real quick. This window is open. It leads to the fire escape.
It's gonna let rain in. Reminds me of the window at your place. I don't think the Christmas tree needs it, though.
No, unlike my... which... Actually, that one is... This window is open, leads to the fire Okay, I'm not going to use window. Let's take a look at this. Panel controls the lights and the air conditioning for the whole apartment. The little speaker for the door buzzer. The panel controls... Okay. There's no one to buzz in. Also, that would be weird.
That's better.
Well, there's,
Let's take a look around.
Well, there's, Chotaro's room, LJ... There's some old food. I just want to point out real quick, this arm is down. This one is right here. An old greasy bag of to and fro, a fast food chain the state is famous for. Flies are circling like vultures.
Why would Mr. Otsuka's ROM just dump food like this into a pile? It must be malfunctioning.
I'm not sure it's even on.
That's clearly been there for a while.
Look at speakers. Antique wub speakers. They use actual wires to connect to the receiver. You'd think a guy like Chotaro would be more tech forward. Can I grab these? Be careful, if you accidentally disconnect them, you'll never be able to get those things working again. A vintage York's amp. It has a connector for plugging in old phones. It plays music from disc. Whoever thought a physical media was a good idea? Oh my god, nope. I just... Okay. Okay, hold up, turn off. No. You talking... No, stop. Please stop. Please stop. No. Focus buttons, This is the only song Chotaro's listened to. It controls the buttons you don't... No, I need to turn it off, please. Please turn off. Okay, can I turn this... weren't around back then when the baby was built. Oh, thank goodness it turned off. Well, good thing I don't get things monetized, but now I'm gonna get something saying, hey, you're gonna do... This is gonna be... a collection of books about writing... on writing good. Chicago-style guide. Reporter's tablet. Rocking graphic novels. The art of crafting and writing features. Unexplained Mysteries of San Francisco 2034 edition. The Universal Appeal of... How many books are there, though? I think we've already passed that. Okay. A book. Can you leaf through a book? Okay, can I leaf through more of them? Wow, it actually... Okay. So, let's take a look at the ROM. Chotaro's ROM. It called itself ALG2, right?
It isn't showing any signs of activity. Is it shut down or broken?
The ROM just sits there. It appears to be powered down. It doesn't respond to your touch, and there's no power switch. You hear absolutely nothing. You really shouldn't leave your milk with them. Then again, you probably shouldn't be walking around with it either. It can't scan anything while it's powered down. Let's take a look at the desk. What a blocky desk. There aren't any drawers or shelves. Maybe it's technically a table. Sometimes one must be okay. Don't mess with Chotaro's things just because he's currently distracted. Chotaro Osuka?
Mr. Otsuka?
There's no response.
Mr. Otsuka?
There's no response at all.
Mr. Ot... Chotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us.
I don't think that's the case, Turing.
I feel like I could scream without him knowing.
You probably could.
Ah! Hi! Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
Hello, guest.
Oh, so the ROM is working.
Chotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
How long has your owner been ill?
Chotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him. In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while. Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
Is your owner still making blog updates?
He is. Chotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
When was your last diagnostic check?
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software. I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Chotaro. He is skilled at maintenance.
No, that's okay.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist.
Excuse. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to go back to Nudge Chotara Osuka. Yep.
Oh no, we're too late.
That's what I thought. How long has he been here? You could say that again. What happened?
It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer. That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this. Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery.
How did we not notice the hole in the back of the chair, then?
I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin. His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought. Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it. You interrogate his ROM.
Okay.
Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not really a tech guy, I don't think. Well, I am, but like... Okay. Use item on Chotaro's ROM. None of this stuff will do anything. Well, actually... Something sounds wrong. Just a lot of weird noises. See, there we go. I don't want to scan my ID card on a more than likely, cheerfully bouncing in one place. Let's see here. What happens if I try and use him? Evade your touch.
Chotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but
That's okay. We'll wait.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Okay. Chotaro is dead, LJ2.
It shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Otsuka's computer. If we can find it.
Okay. I don't have a way of going around, though. Can I... You touch... it's touch sensitive. This entire desk must be Mr. Oaks' computer. Oh, there we go. Look at desk. Mr. Oaks' latest articles, some dated as recently as today. All about parallax and the human revolution is expected. Mr. Oaks' latest articles, some... Okay, no, I don't want... That's the body. Let's not do that.
I'll start downloading these files.
Yes, please do.
I finished my examination of Mr. Otsuka's computer. I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later. If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. Charlie and Sympathy, too. They might be in immediate danger, so we must act fast. Let's head for Nanya's business.
Okay, sure. Let's go out to the window. Yeah, let's get out of here. You know, honestly, I think that's probably a good place to end. It's a little less than an hour, but yeah, I think that's a good place to end. A good, like, hang on that. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.